Yo, how you going? It's Leah Shamrit, nonetheless, and welcome to Calm Box with Chann. Shanny's a tired Chann today, guys. I'm waiting for Spencer. Spen, where are ya? Let a couple of you come in. Let's see what we're going to touch on. So, we're going to touch on Courtney Bridges. Yep. We're going to touch on Ben Vargas. We're going to touch on White Pavecki. Oh, Pavecki out there. We're going to touch on Wardley Molina and Campbell Hatton. And I don't know what the other dude's name. That's how bad it is. Big up Jed Kyle. Where are you, Jed? Where's the Jed stuff? Where's the Jed stuff? I think you lot are so used to me being late. It's like, yeah, whatever. She ain't here yet. She ain't here yet. Bye, I'm here. I'm here and on time. I'm just sitting there waiting for Spence. I'm actually knackered, guys. Late night, watching boxing, jamming. Had friends over and stuff. And tired. Let's see one of you now. Who's peeking? Spence said he was ready like half hour ago. Spence? Shall we do it on the road? By the time Spence comes through, I'll be like, yeah, show's done, Spence. Show's finished. Show's done. Who's that? Ouija board. Why is your name Ouija board? Ain't that's scary? Why? Tell me. Just give me why your name is Ouija board. Go on, girl. Because you're saying nice things, but you represent a Ouija board. Like, what? Tell me, what's happened? Where did you get that name from? Do you do the Ouija board then? Let's do that back in the day at school, like. Oh, I see my G from the US of A. Shelton. Salute, King. Salute. Hang on one sec. Let's have a listen to this. Salute, Shel. Yeah. Yeah, Spready's coming. He thought it was on Insta Live. You're a possessed guy, Ouija board. Yes, Bobby Wright. Big up Bobby Wright. Salute to ya. Well, got a little Sunday happening, haven't we? Speak to Master Knowledge. Let's see what's up. Yes, there's my Jedster. Jedster, what's going on? I'm here in full effect. And big up you, man. You're here like, oh, what time is it in Oz? 3 a.m. Is it 3 a.m. in Oz? God, you guys are great. Big up all the playback crew as well, because we're gonna speak about that. We're definitely going to speak about that, Shelton. Good question. Great question. It was a good night of boxing. I didn't actually catch the what's the other one? Was it Linnet or something like that? Not really accustomed to them, so I didn't catch it. Couple people, salute to H Money. There was a couple streams floating around, but by that time, after I'd finished with our UK side, I was just like, yeah, boxing done for the night for me, But so you had a big week. You keep saying every time. I know what your big weekends are, because every time you say it and you still haven't been to bed. Bed for Jed. Jed, go your bed. You need to get some sleep, but I appreciate you're here with me. So after this, Lady Chann in the chat, big up Iceman. Always coming through like the woo. Ronald to the Finkel. Ronald Finkley. Always a pleasure to have you, sir. Always. Always. How's it going? What's the weather saying? What's the weather? Yeah, Jed, you laugh. Yeah, Jed, you laugh. Where, Spencer? It's just us guys for a minute. Spencer's coming. Any questions? Start putting them in the chat from now. That's what you need to do. You guys put the questions in the chat for now. I've got loosely what I'm going to touch on, but if you got any specific questions, I always see you in my comments. You write some nice lengthy comments. I don't get bored of them. I'm like, they're actually very informative. So big up you, Sigon Johnson Afilaka. Big up. Hope I didn't butcher your name. Sorry. It's beautiful and sunny today in Vermont. Well, it's here it's April, so we're gonna have we have April showers, but it's not raining. It's a bit dull, but it's not. It's a bit. What's the weather? Let me see. Let me give you guys a UK weather report. Let's have a look. Mine's New York. So 8 degrees, which is we do Celsius, so that is about in the mid 50s, mid to higher 50s. Dead. So on Monday, tomorrow, we've got snow. 10 degrees, but snow. Dead. Tuesday, 12 degrees. Dead. Wednesday, 12 degrees. Dead. Thursday, 10 degrees. Friday, 12 degrees. Saturday, 14 degrees. Sunday, 15 degrees. Monday, 16 degrees. And then the next, it's just dead. It's just dead. Yeah. Your music is fire. Do you like it, Ouija board? Thank you. Yeah, that's my first job. That's my day job. And yes, we have to RIP. Bruv, Shelton, you don't even know how peed off I am that DMX. Arts Jed, we was talking about him not too long ago on another channel. And I was saying DMX is like one of my all-time favorite hip hop artists. The phone is ringing. Stand by. One sec. Let me see this. Hello? Hello? Oh, I'm not sure what's going on, mate. Sorry. I'm not sure. When you know, nigga, when it's your time to go, then you go. Right. Da 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 da. Spencer Fearon. Hey. Can I get Dominic David Diamante a job, do you reckon, Spenny? I can't hear you. Are you muted?
What do you mean you can't hear me?
Oh, now I can. Oh,
no.
You just wasn't talking. You just wasn't talking. I thought you were muted. Well, go on,
I was with Dave Diamante last week. On when I was coming back from Dubai, and he was coming from Azerbaijan, so he called me out there. So we all linked up in Turkey. So and we flew back to the UK together. So yeah, but yeah, quarantine. They got me on quarantine.
My no, is that in the UK? The hotel is.
Yeah, in the UK. I'm in a Holiday Inn. Can't grumble. They look after me neat in this place though.
And you
So
got
I can't grumble.
But people that do that trip, they've got to pay for the quarantine hotel themselves, innit?
No, my company pays for the quarantine hotel.
Your company will pay, but like if like people that they got to have their
you got to pay 1,700. Yeah, you got to pay £1,700, and yeah, it's a madness. So you got to think about it. On average, people that fly into the country, yeah, average people that fly into the country, say it's like 5,000 people a day that fly back and forth.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, people. I'm talking about who touch the red list. So you're in a red list. That means the government is grossing, not netting, but grossing £50 million a day.
I know, so twang.
It's mad, isn't it?
Yes, robberies. That's what it is.
Of course it is. They're earning. That's what they're earning. That's what they're earning. 50 mil, if not more than that, a daytime. Then you got to think the security man that are working inside here, because it's like proper cat A. If I went out my room to show you, you see, as I come out my room, by the lifts, 2 security man on every single floor. So if you go look at that, that man's on £7 an hour, right? Autos are mash up right now anyway, so autos ain't running. So the government gone to the auto and said, well, your autos mash up now anyway. So therefore, we're going to give you X amount, and you have to make meals. So the government's getting some big money. The government's getting some big money. Trust me, at one time, it's ridiculous.
This is a joke, man.
You think about it.
Yeah.
You think about it. The government, from this thing alone, the 10 days quarantine in government hotel, the government must be capping about £1 billion a month.
That's ridiculous.
Okay.
That's really, yeah. It's a straight daylight robbery.
Right.
Daylight.
Right. But the thing about it is this. I'm not arguing. You know what I mean, I'm not arguing about the people, like the government thing, because me coming here, I've had in total, in the space of, what's it now, a week, I've taken 10 COVID, 10. I've taken 3 COVID tests. So to take a COVID test to fly, right? Then I've had to take a COVID test when I'm out in the second day. Then you got to get examples and a visa. Imagine, I'm a British citizen, we're born in this country. You got to get a visa to come back into your own frigging country. And you got to pay for that.
Why do we need to come back? Because we're not EU. Why?
No, you need a visa to come back in the place. So it's not easy. So
traveling's a myth.
But like I said, I prepared myself prior to leaving, knowing, right, you know what, I got quarantine. But more so, I said, look, I'm not even worried about nothing, because I'm going to be on ESPN. Right, it's a minor. I'm going to be on ESPN. I'm going to get my pals them out in Dubai as well. So I said, boy, it is what it is.
Yeah, it's still like a good time. I would have still did the whole thing like that. Go, I would have did it. My brother's out
working like in air. All right, your mum's out in Dubai, yeah?
Yeah, my brother's out in Dubai with his girlfriend for 2 weeks. And he just went a few days ago. He said, I need a holiday, man, from all work and all that. So he cut out. His girlfriend came from LA, and he come from the UK and met up. So he just went, Won't blame him.
When he comes back, he's got to do 10 days, mate.
Got to do the 10 days. I think he weighs it up. It's better than just jamming here. It's dead here, fam. It's dead. I would have done it. Dead. It's dead here. The weather's rubbish. Well, let's talk about what's happening in boxing. I've seen a couple of your interviews. I'm one of the people that you're definitely bud out. Like, you was like, stop being hateful to Campbell Hatton. That I felt that was direct.
No, what I'm saying is this.
I
no,
don't care about this
no,
rubbish.
no, no. No, hear what I'm saying. Hear what I'm saying is this.
It was disappointing. It was disappointing.
The people, no.
A little bit first.
Why was it disappointing? Why was it disappointing?
What can I say? Look, this is my brother from another mother now.
Yeah,
like, for the time, mush me up now. All right. It was disappointing.
Yeah, I will.
It was disappointing a bit. I think I built him up because the reference that I have of debuts are always much better. But I had Keyshawn Davies as a reference when he was on the Canelo Yildirim and then it. So I think that was an impressive debut.
No.
Yeah,
no.
it was.
Listen
It was impressive.
No. Keyshawn, what? I love Keyshawn. Them boy, they treat me like family. Man, I love being on people. Them, yeah. Keyshawn Davis was a uniquely special talent as an amateur. Keyshawn Davis was regularly sparring with Terence Crawford, regularly sparring with Shakur Stevenson. He's in that mode where he was a hot signing. Everybody wanted to sign up. You see me? So Keyshawn Davis, yeah. Campbell Hatton only is the son of Ricky Hatton.
Say that?
That's it.
He's what?
Campbell Hatton is only the son of Ricky Hatton. That is it.
Yeah, I know.
But in the same way they're banning Campbell Hatton, I remember when it was banning Matthew Hatton. And Matthew Hatton went on to become a European champion and lose on points gallantly to Canelo. So therefore, I'm saying to people, this is how fickle people are. Because now people want to ban out the youth. I'm saying, why are you banning the youth?
Yeah, it's not a ban out. It's not a ban out.
Online. Sis, online, there was enough people that were banning him out. I'm saying we cannot make a similarity between a US youth who's born in this thing, been around this thing is different. Ricky Hatton, Billy Graham said when he saw Ricky Hatton in the gym, right? He's former trainer. Billy Graham said the hairs on the back of his neck stood up when he saw Ricky Hatton. That's how bad. Ricky Hatton was a bad boy, you know. I remember Ricky Hatton's second pro fight. It was December 19th. Yeah, December 19th, 1997, Madison Square Gardens on the undercard of Nassim Hamed's epic battle with Kevin Kelly. Ricky Hatton boxed on there. Ricky Hatton was a bad man, right? So you can look on Ricky Hatton from the get-go and I'll say, right, this how you gotta do something, you know, right? And to I see a couple of me mates on it, we thought that Ricky Hatton was gonna blow big from day dot, right? When I was boxing, me and Ricky Hatton used to change room together. So when I mean like he's a nice youth, Ricky Hatton's a nice youth.
Yeah, he is.
His son don't need to box because daddy have money.
Yeah, I know.
He has to box, but he's looking saying, right, Dad, I want to do this, you know, because this is all that I'm hearing from. I come out my mom's belly. This is what I'm hearing. I'm seeing what you do, and I want to do that. So a son is meant to look up to his father, right? Yeah. So, son, what's this guy saying on your screen? What's he, we'll get on that.
They're talking about Conor.
Right. So I'm saying when people are banning him, there's certain people are banning him, and I'm saying, yeah, Shelton Moore, I agree with you. He does need work, but he is a novice. So he can't come into the thing and be an expert. He's a novice, so allow the youth to grow.
Of course. Yeah, but he shouldn't have. Listen, they should have put Yusuf Kamari in that slot and Campbell Hatton in the non-televised slot, and it would have relieved the pressure. You're only getting them hurt because your dad is Ricky Hatton. That's it. So when you're in the firing line, prepare to get shot. That's it. If we go on the front line, we have to prepare to get shot.
What front line are you talking about? Brixton Rail to Road? What front line are you talking about?
Anything, isn't it?
Right. No, I'm saying that obviously people are going to take shots at the youth, but I'm looking at it as what he is. He's a novice professional fighter who's getting a bring because of his dad. He's meant to get a bring in because of his dad. My kids get special treatment at their school because I'm their dad.
Yeah.
And the teachers are gassed when I come in.
Yeah.
So therefore, what am I doing? So what am I doing? What I'm doing if it's not going to be easier? This is how we create intergenerational wealth. Ricky Hatton, the man
you
put
believe it should have been
his
televised?
life on the line. Yes, it should have been televised because it's nostalgia. It's the nostalgia of the son of Ricky Hatton. Now, Yusuf, I do. Yusuf Khomeini, listen to me. Yusuf Khomeini, was it Yusuf Khomeini's name is, yeah?
Yusuf
right?
Kamari.
Kamari, yeah? Big up to you.
Kamari.
Right, he follows me on Insta and he's always alien up. He's nice you, right? I've never seen him fight. Right, I've never seen him fight, but listen to me. Who is the average man that is paying their money to go and watch a pay-per-view fight in the UK? The average man paying their money. Who is the average man paying their money? The average man in the UK, I'm going to break it down to you. The average man in the UK is a man that will sit down, order his kebab to come to his house and drink 2 beers. Right? They're not interested in listening to Yusuf Kamari.
Yeah.
Yusuf Kamari. They're not even seeing, just by the name alone, they're not seeing an affiliation to that of who they are. They're seeing the son of Ricky Hatton. I'm watching that, mate. I'm supporting that, mate. Reason why I'm supporting that, I saved up my gyro and my dole money to fly to America to watch Ricky Hatton 2007, December 8th, when he fought Mayweather. That's how these men feel. So it's that of the affiliation. So I can't knock nobody. So I'm saying support the youth now because he's boxing like shit. No, support the youth, bro.
What I'm saying, I support him, and I hope he does do better. Look, listen, I'm just calling it as I see it. I'm not saying that I don't want him to do good. I mean, he's going to be trash because Conor Ben was trash when he was like fighting Pianetta. He was trash. So look at the way that he's come. I just didn't see like a spark that I could say, but I'm not a trainer. There was just nothing from me that drew me in to like, when I watched it, I was like, okay, cool. Like, all right, but hope you get better. I'm going to have to watch a couple more matches of his and then like see, like make a better informed decision. All I'm saying is, all right, yeah, you are supposed to get perks of the job if you're who your people is. My kids get perks of the job when I like the same as you go to their school and all of that. And even when I was in hospital, like the nurses do, I got better treatment. I'm not being bad.
Chann, you got props in the music thing because your dad was who he was. Let's call it as it is. Certain doors open up to you. Who your dad was. Right, your dad's a big sound man. Dad's a big music man. They know his foundation. You got props. So what? Am I meant to turn around and say, when you first come out, when you spitting, weren't spitting like how you're spitting now? Am I going to say, boy, this guy rubbish or not? No, give the youth a chance.
I am.
So that's how I'm rolling. I'm sorry.
I am. I'm giving him a chance, Spence. I am. I watched your interview and I was like, it's true. I'm giving him a chance. I am going to give him a chance. I hope, because at the end of the day, I hope he gets better. Yeah, I hope he gets better. I hope, because I just put too much of a build up on him because Keyshawn is like you said, he's an alien. Keyshawn's an alien, mate. He's not normal. So
of course, listen. Let me tell you this: Keyshawn Davis, he's bad, right? He's bad. He fights like he's 30. You know what I mean? The youth's bad. Big up Bobby Wright. Always support the thing.
Big up Bobby coming over. Yeah.
No, Bobby's real. Bobby, you know what I mean? Bobby's real. We need more. Yeah. We need more men like Bobby. Trust me. Yeah. We need more men like Bobby. Bobby's real. 1,000,000% real. Bobby's a man that see pussies online and defend people. Bobby's real, bro. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know.
Right, Bobby's real.
He's always on the fight is right, supporting you guys.
Yeah, he's my guy, sir.
Yeah. Big up Tunde as well.
So,
what are you there?
Yeah, Tunde's my guy, man. Tunde's my guy. So, what I'm saying. Tunde called it, Tunde said this fight went going long yesterday, I really thought that fight yesterday was going to go points.
I called it 7th to 9th round stoppage. That's what everyone else called points.
Tunde was saying
I would have never fought a 1 round. Vargas got stopped in, Errol Spence couldn't do that to him. It's that I can't. I just it blows
Yeah, but
my mind.
America's different. America, sis, America's different. Have you watched his fight against Ortiz? Vargas' fight against Ortiz.
With Virgin Ortiz.
Ortiz, yeah, Ortiz
No,
was
I heard
punching it up. And
what happened?
the referee, like, yeah, the referee just gave him bare blights. But you see in the UK, and I know Michael Alexander very well. In the UK, they're quick to stop fights. So that's how it is. But I'm not knocking the performance.
But that was I counted like 30 punch combo. He didn't throw when Conor then unleashed the first uppercut, he followed up with 12, 13 more punches. Vargas had no reply. Nothing. You had to stop the fight. His head was getting snapped back. It was done for him.
Exactly. He had no reply. So they done the right thing to stop that. They done the right thing.
I couldn't believe it. I was watching a big up pep talk. They was a bit ahead of me. They was like, the fight's done. I was like, what? So where do you think, like, where does Vargas go now? Because I always thought that Vargas was older, and he's only 31.
Yeah, but Vargas been in the game a long time. Vargas,
yeah, I know. But what does he do?
Vargas has got a notable win on his record. He hasn't got a notable win on his record.
Amir Khan beat him.
Wow. Yeah, but Amir Khan got knocked down by him as well.
Yeah, I know. And he got knocked down by Amir Khan.
Right. Yeah, but it don't matter because he went points with Amir Khan. He gave Amir Khan a tumble.
Yeah.
So
where does he go now then?
You know, with Vargas, I can't think about him to turn on shoot. I'm not thinking about him prior to this fight. Right? So he's not my concern. So ban him, I'm just keeping it 100. My concern is Conor Benn and the excitement that he's going to bring to British boxing. Because I don't business, he brings the game. He brings the excitement. And as you saw yesterday,
they're saying David Avanesium, they're saying Khan. I said, why does he need Khan? Why does he need Khan?
Nah, you know what? No, you know why? The youth does numbers. I'll just tell you now.
Yeah,
Conor Benn
he does numbers. Yeah.
Wow numbers. Yeah. Yeah, he does wow numbers. So therefore, I believe Conor Benn should fight Amir next.
Do you?
Right?
And Conor wins. Conor wins.
Boy, based on yesterday's performance, yeah, I would believe that Conor would beat Amir Khan.
But how I believe he wins, but how he wins, he's not gonna. Amir Khan's got a shit chin, straight. He's got a shit chin, but if he's still got that same hand speed of what he always had, then it's a problem.
Which he still has. The discipline's gone from Amir Khan. Amir Khan.
Speed negates power.
Right, the discipline's gone. So
yeah.
It don't matter.
Yeah.
Because you know what beats speed? You know what beats speed? Timing. And the way Conor's flinging his hands right now, the youth's got timing.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just there. That was amazing. So all right, so not David Avanesium. You think so? They're saying that they want to go for world titles soon, but you know, maybe like another 2 fights. So what would you say? Amir Khan and who would after then? Because you can't just fling him in. You can't fling him in Bud Crawford territory and Keith Turner.
No, this
you can't throw him there yet.
No. Take time. You know, then we are there. You know what I mean? You know, when you're down Jamaica, you get a nice art girl. She says, take time.
Yeah, take time.
Take time. Right. Yeah. You know what I mean? There? Right. He's got to take time with him. But I'm saying on the reels, he could fight Amir Khan, deal with Amir Khan, then Kell Brook comes out of retirement, then fights Kell Brook. Right? Because off of that, you've got 18 months, 24 months to build off a something. And then you wait around and UGAS is the weakest of the champions out there, but UGAS can still fight. Right?
UGAS can fight.
And he's a WBA regular champion.
Yeah, WBA.
Right, UGAS can fight. Right. Yeah. But the future of the welterweight division right now is my boy Whistle last night, Boots last night, And the week before, when we saw Ortiz, their man is the future of the division.
Yeah,
right.
He's healthy. He's looking healthy.
Right. You know what I mean? But you see, when Ben called out, I want to fight Sean Porter. You know, see, I phoned Kenny Porter. I said, Kenny, what I go on? I was on our show yesterday, and Kenny said, you know what? It's nice that my man is doing what he's doing, but you know, come on. I mean, we're not looking on him. He's a. I mean, it's nice, respect him, but we're looking to fight Terence Crawford. We're looking to get a rematch with Errol Spence. We're not looking at my man, right? And I'm just saying, I ain't gonna get. Right, I'm not gonna get overgassed by Conor's performance. The performance was very good, right?
Yeah.
But I'm not gonna get overgassed by it. I was very impressed with it, but I'm not like, oh my god.
Yeah.
Right. You know what I mean?
I just don't understand how he achieved that on Vargas. What was Vargas? His punch resistance was minimal.
Bobby Wright. No. Bobby Wright's calling it. Bobby Wright saying AB. I would like to see Conor Benn versus, but I know the money be too much that AB be asking for. I'd love that fight. I would love Broner and Ben.
Broner don't take this thing serious, man. He just don't. But Conor Benn would beat him up.
I would love.
He ain't the Broner of what we know. He ain't the same Broner, man. He's got no discipline, doesn't make the weight. It's always there. It's just on some lula, man. Yeah, man. That last performance was dead. He won by some. He shouldn't even have won. It was just dead. I've gone off Broner fully. I'm not interested. Conor Benn should just bypass him. You don't need to do a Broner. You can move up. Broner can move and go on. Yeah, what's Karma Serene saying? Conor Benn is an idiot, Ronald.
Yeah,
Conor Benn is an idiot. Why? Why, Karma? Lord God.
She don't like him.
They're on the battlefield. This is what I call my comments. It's the battlefield, you know. Everybody's come to war. So, all right, then. All right, we did Conor Benn. All right, so let's take it back a bit, Spence. White Povetkin too. I think me and you was the only ones that got the spot on prediction. I said round 4. Gone.
Yeah, exactly. Listen, Dylan White.
I said round 4.
I knew from when the first fight happened and Dylan comes second best. I spoke to Dylan in the morning. I said, "You're right, bro." And Dylan was like, "Bridget, trust me, I'll knock it out if I get a rematch. If I fight him next week, I'll knock it out." And when you're dealing with a tough backyardie like Dylan White, he don't get fazed by all of this. He's just like, let's go fight again then, and we'll see.
Yeah.
Because he should have really knocked him out the last time. You know what I mean? And he never. So, you know.
But Povetkin's dangerous. So I said it's a 60-40 thing for Dill. Because the Povetkin that showed up, that Povetkin worked well. Not saying even if he was, Dill would have still beat him, but it would have been a bit more of a challenge. It would have been from round 1, you'd be able to make his legs go. Povetkin, I saw him at the weigh-in. I was like, this geezer's not well. But now he come out with this excuse saying he's not over COVID. We don't want to hear that now because you shouldn't have came to the fight. You should have signed on.
You got done. I don't want to end on COVID. You got done. And that's that. Imagine a man dust you so bad he give you the stool and give you water afterwards. Imagine that's a dusting, isn't it? You know what I mean? That didn't could feel compassionate enough to give you a stool.
I felt sorry for him. I did. Povetkin, I don't know where he goes, but I felt sorry for Povetkin.
No.
Why you don't feel sorry for Campbell Atten? You feel sorry for Campbell Atten when people's there duckying, but you don't feel sorry for Povetkin when he's only been.
Reason why I don't feel sorry. No, I don't feel sorry for him.
Why do you feel sorry? A little.
Why? Why should I
to see such a veteran like that and he looked so weak. That's just on a humanity level. I just felt like, you're dread though, Spence.
No, I'm not dread. I'm just being real. I can't feel. The reason why I respect you so much, I think it's disrespectful for me to feel sorry for you. You've been a former world heavyweight champion. You've challenged after that. Then you've challenged for the title twice. I can't feel sorry for you.
Yeah, but don't you see him?
But there's more time.
Yeah, it's admirable though, man. And to get beaten like that, like it pulls on your heartstring a bit. It did. I was like, rah, the big perfection. I'm glad Dillian won, but I'm just saying, rah, man, the man had to come and give you a stool. That's how shocked you was. Like, he's old in there.
No. I can't feel sorry for no man who is going back to his native country of Russia and he's a multi-millionaire.
Yeah,
I can't feel sorry for him.
All right, then.
I can't feel sorry for him. He's in good health. If he's messed up
well, I can't feel sorry for Campbell Hatton. That's going back to his millionaire life as well. Then.
No, but I'm not feeling. I'm telling people not to feel sorry for Campbell Hatton. I'm telling people to ease off on they're gunning at you because he's going after his dream and aspiration. And enough people not going after this. Enough people is criticizing him. I'm saying, have you ever been punched in the head? You know what I mean? Enough people's criticizing you. I'm saying, do you know what it's like to cut weight? When you know you got to cut weight out friggin' it's hard, you know.
Tell me about that.
We're like,
tell me about that. About cutting weight. Because you fought as a middle. What did you fight as? 160?
Middle and light middle. Like middle.
So 154 154
154. Yeah. And I'm 6 foot, right? My title fight all happened at 164. I mean 154. Huh?
Yeah. I always thought you were shorter.
And cutting weight. No, I'm 6 foot.
Yeah.
You know what? People get fooled. You know what? When people meet me in person, they say, "Wow, you're really tall, Spence." I thought you were short because they used to see me on TV. Or they see me. I'm 6 foot.
I'm you know shocked. Yeah. Good eye. Go on.
So
good.
When you know what it's like to cut weight, when you know and we were doing that from the amateurs.
Yeah.
It's not easy, bro. And back then when I was fighting, remember, I was fighting 20 years ago.
Yeah.
So back then, we weren't looking to no dietitians and all them nutritionists and nutritionists. I used to go on a big run and I say to them, I remember one time I boxed in the ABAs. And I remember it was like a week to go and I was about 3 kilos overweight. Now as a big man, now like if I'm 3 kilos overweight, it ain't nothing. But when you're thinking, raw, I'm 3 kilos, I got to cut it off. Now it's nothing. You know what I mean?
Really?
I come back home on a Sunday after training because we go to Lynn to train, and my mum said, "Oh, just have a little piece of food." If you see the trough of food, my mum can't bring to my room, you know. You know what I mean? And my dad said you have to eat it week. I'm saying, "Rah, yeah, exactly." So it's you know what I mean? It's a different time. Exactly, Bobby Wright. Yeah, I look like a giant next to Barry Jones. Barry Jones a little shorter. Yeah,
they're tiny. I saw it. Yeah, they want small.
Little man to me. I'm a big man to them, man. You know? And my dad said I could drink water.
Did you ever do like diuretics, like to just like poo a lot or something as well to cut weight?
Never.
No?
You said you sweat, you go running, you come back, you have a hot bath, you squeeze some lemon, go. You know what I mean? And when you do that, you lose a kilo in your sleep anyway. So that's what I used to be on. Or you dry out and all that kind of nonsense. But like, what Khan wants what is
look at what Karma said. Karma said Vargas took a dive. He didn't, you know. He just got dumpied. Sorry. He didn't. I know what
that's what it was.
He got beat.
He just got punched up.
He got punched up. I thought Ben looked good.
He just got punched up.
Yeah. So with the white perfection, also Spence, like so we're still winning the WBC interim, like so he could be next up if anything went wrong with Joshua or Thingy or anything. He'd be elevated to full champ without a fight. Where does he go now in the meantime? Because I want him to brock up Deontay Wilder, but Deontay Wilder ain't really coming back in on this. I don't care what anyone says. He's retired without telling us.
You know what? Deontay Wilder doesn't know what he's doing. I'm just keeping this thing 100. He doesn't know what he's doing, right? Mm-hmm. So until he finds out what he wants to do, then we can comment on it. But right now, you talking the way you're talking, you're not doing nothing. You don't even know what you're doing, bro. And that's me keeping it 100. You know what I mean? Deontay Wilder's clueless. You know what I mean? Or as Daddy Willie from Lion Sound said, you're a social egg in a world that is just an egg cup. Simple as that.
It's not go on. Nothing's happening.
Right.
I don't know. I don't know why he's still in the rankings and that. Like, just stop. Like, get him out. Like, just get him out.
Well, they're soon gonna pull him because it's been a hell of a long time since you ain't fought. So he's soon gonna get pulled out of the rankings for inactivity. I mean, that's what's gonna happen to him. Yeah, that's what's gonna happen to him. Yeah, I mean, I think he's got another 3 months, and he's gonna get pulled out of the rankings. So
because it's already been like 16 months now.
Well, then he's gonna get pulled soon. So let him stay there. Yeah, I mean, I'd like, if anything, worse comes worse, I'd like Dylan to fight the WBA heavyweight champion,
Brian.
Yeah, Brian, fight him
and broke him up. Did you see him? Did you see him chatting?
Brian's asking for some big money, you know. He's taking the piss.
Brian couldn't.
He's taking the piss, mate.
Brian. Go on.
The most money Brian's ever fought for is $100,000. Yeah. Don King's his manager. So now Brian said, "Yeah, I'll fight Dylan, but I want $5 million."
Get out of there! You just and do you think it could happen?
Not for $5 million, it can't.
Not for $5 million. No one's like Dylan's PPV, but that's not going to do the best numbers because it goes off Brian. We don't really care. Brian got the belt from when he fought Stupid Remains to Burn. The fight was dead. I saw it. It was just a load of rubbish. Brian came in the ring, looked like a load of trash. Now he's coming online talking about, British, you can't get what I have. I'm the champ. Bruv, that was some vacant belt, bruv. Like, you did a beat up there. Let's get out. Like, I've got no time. Like, I've got no time for it.
You know what? I'm gonna be real with you. I've never seen the guy fight. After I've done this, I'm gonna watch him. But I've never watched him fight. I've never watched him fight. So, but good luck to him.
Yeah, take my word for it. He's rubbish. Yeah, he's rubbish. There's no techers, no skill. I can't believe the dude's 31. He looked like he was about 41. I thought he was the same age as Stavern. Yeah. He just looks in bad shape, very bad shape. But for Dillian, that would be a good route for him to quickly snatch that belt. I said that, and big up Sporting Icons, they said that too. And grab that belt. He could do that.
Proper people, mate. Proper people. Lovely.
Who else? What else? What other route? Because people are telling me, he wants a tune-up. Like, that's what he asked for at the end of the fight. I'm like, yo, do you know Dillian Whyte's resume mushes up bare people in the top 5 his resume of heavyweights? Like,
of course he does. His resume is serious.
I tell people this, they're like,
Dillian Whyte's resume
is impeccable.
Dillian Whyte's resume is a dub play. It's a dub play. It's a dub play. That is a dub play. That is. Well, we've got Don the dance now, you know.
Done that. Like, turn on after. Get and fun. You get me?
You mean like you're playing dominoes. I just got double deuce.
Slam.
No. All right. Right.
Ludi.
Yeah. You're right, little gambler, innit? It's all coming out, innit? You know.
Ludi. I thought I was seeing it in my house. It's just mad. No, but what I'm saying is, like, everyone needs to give Dillian a blind because he's fought the tough opponent. And if he wants someone that's not as tough, because this is what got him in this predicament in the first place. He could have sat back on his laurels and waited for his title shot, but he took the tough fights in between, and then this is what happened with the predicament.
Of course he did.
Yeah.
When a lot of these little backyards weren't taking it.
They weren't.
A lot of these guys weren't taking it. They were seeing it and they're swerving it.
They were ducking and diving, swerving. All of them. Even your guy, man. They're Sporting Icon. Sporting, you are going to live longy. You're going to live longy. That's why they're not going nowhere. No. All right, it's not the time.
No, they're not going nowhere.
Too bad mind. That's why they're not going nowhere. No, they're not going nowhere. Both them want it. Kill man, I get wanted. The response for you and you lie your business. They want it. Kill man, I get wanted. This is what happens when I link up with Spence. I always think of the tell them so anytime, all the time. Anytime I think of you, I watched that clip that what we did to Tunde. We spun him. He said, "This is what happens when you get a bunch of Jamaicans on your show."
Yeah, that little racist powdered yam eating Nigerian. But anyway, but yeah.
I love you lot. You lot crack me up. All right, Spence. Right, Spence.
Did you watch Boots' fight yesterday?
I watched Courtney and Bridges. I got a lot to say. Listen.
That was a bad word. That was a bad
yeah, but they should have
advert for female boxing.
It shouldn't have been a title fight. They are ranked 8 and 9. They're ranked 8 and 9 in the WBA. So whoever won that belt, whether it had been Bridges or Courtney, you're not the true champ because 7 people above you, you're not better than them.
No, but it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter about that. You're missing the whole of the thing. I'm going to explain to you now.
You're always telling me I'm missing out. What's now? Can I get one?
You know why? You know why? Because the other people in who fight, they don't have a promoter named Eddie Hearn. Right? So obviously the WBA would say, you know what? We'll slip that one to you because we know that we're going to get paid on time. Our officials are going to get looked after. We're going to be nice with you. Now, all the rest of the fighters in the division, if to go to it, because I don't know, I'm not well versed on female boxing ranking, and that's no disrespect to the females. I'm versed on the ones who I think could be standout stars, or the ones who are up and coming stars. And the British fight, just like Ed's saying down here, Courtney Bridges was a great fight, but shouldn't have been for a belt. And I totally agree with you. It should have been for a belt, but it was. Let's get over it. That is it. Get over it. You know what I mean? Both females come to fight, and they're well ranked. It's not like they're not in the top 10. It's not like, oh, well, we just gave it out to somebody who's ranked number 20.
It's not hard to be in the top 10. But I could come into boxing tomorrow and be in the top. And be in the top 10. I could come in tomorrow and be in the top 10.
So if it's that easy, Lady Chann, if it's that easy, go and do it. Yeah, go and do it. If you don't see if it's some girl that try to top off your wig, right? I'm telling you this now. Go and do it.
You can't wear wigs when you box. You can't wear wigs when you box. It's a K-row thing. It's a K-row thing.
You top of your wig, sir. You get pop, your wig just fly off.
You can't come with the wigs. I'll be doomed. These wigs. I can't come in the ring with that. It'd be.
Exactly.
Yeah, no, but nah, man, I don't care, man. Do you know what? I wanted Bridges to win. All right.
Well,
I don't like Courtney. I mean, I like her.
Why don't you like her? Why don't you like her?
For?
Your spirit just don't.
Yeah, she's too wrecked. My spirit just don't take to her. She's too wrecked. I loved when Rachel Ball beat the brakes off of her. After Rachel Ball beat her, she was like, "I'll fuck off to the media. I'm not doing no fucking thing." She's too enough, man. Them gal there come around these corners, you get broke up. Them gal there 108 pounds, I'm 130. Rock up time. Rock up. Go away.
Woo!
Go away. I wanted. Oh yeah, look, John Dealey, and she was racist to Muslims. They found her old tweets, and she had a lot to say.
All right, listen to me. Yeah, I'm gonna break this one down. Yeah?
Well, John Dealey.
I'm gonna break this one down, right?
Yeah.
Right, listen, John. Listen, I hear this, and Cannon Shortney being racist, and blah blah blah, and all the rest of it, right? I hear this. You see, when you're young, you can talk some shit because you have lack of knowledge. And there's an old African proverb that a lack of knowledge is darker than night. I get called racist all the time. Oh, he's racist.
Call me as well. I'm just like,
I'm waiting for one racist comment that I made. Right? Now check this one out. She did make a racist comment, but it was at the time. It was a good few years ago. At the time, you got to check this one. At the time, it is through. It says in the Holy Quran that God only made us different for us to know one another. Now she works with a Muslim brother who works for Adam Booth in her corner, right? And I think ignorance is ignorance, and ignorance is a foul thing. So how do you get rid of ignorance? As Marcus Garvey said, the Honourable Marcus Garvey said that
you broke her up. That's how we get rid of ignorance. So they're around to me.
No. She has to be educated against the ignorance. So she has to be brought to intelligence. So we must distance ourselves, as the Honourable Marcus Garvey said, we have to distance ourselves as far as possible from ignorance, right? And join ourselves as close as possible to intelligence. So the only way to beat that of her racist comments is to bring her to the light. And to bring her to the light, look what it says in the scripture, that the light shineth in the darkness, and the darkness comprehendeth not, because the darkness was ignorance. So therefore, you know what I mean? We have to bring people to So yeah, it was also years ago. And do I think that Shannon Courtney believes those things now? No, I don't. Right? But I'm not running to defend her. Right? But what I am saying is, when people say, "Oh, but she's a racist," we brand this thing of racist too quick these days, because everybody's called racist now. And I'm saying, wait a minute. No, but everybody's called racist. I'm saying, like, boy, done this.
Yeah, I don't know what she is. I just don't like her. That's it. Either I don't want her on my show. I'll never reach out. If somebody reached out for her to come on my show, I'd say no. I just don't like the girl. Not on it. Not on it. Just so not on it.
Thank you. Look at that. Look at that. Show more. Look at that. Facts. Black people in the States call Spencer racist. Makes no sense. You hear this one there? Black people in America call me racist. All right then. So, and I don't, right, they call me racist. Racist against who? You're gonna have to show it. You're gonna have to explain more on that one, because I don't get that one. But I get it. But I get it hard in the UK when I know that the UK is racist, right? And when I speak out against racism, oh, I've got a chip on my shoulder. But all of a sudden now, George Floyd get murdered off, and you see all the changes this guy made now. You see all the changes they made? How much black man start get bringing? When I was the one used my platform to say, nah, it's some little bullshit going on, because I would like to see more diversity up inside these so-called prominent places, these so-called institutions, right? Yeah. And as soon as I start saying that, oh, everyone, but now what's happened? Look at the change. And when my contract went renewed, I was cool. Why? Me not get contract from ESPN, so me not care where you are. You can't stop me. I gotta guide me, my lad. I gotta guide me, Them boys have to recognize that the part there,
Yeah, you get one thing, and you just even with that thing, you get the next thing is still like you've always been blessed like that.
Spence. Okay.
Yeah, you know why? Because you know what? Because they can't give you your knowledge. If there was someone that could do what you could do, then you would be replaceable. But because you're irreplaceable, it don't matter. That's what they hate. They can't get no one else that can laugh and pop off like you. You get me? So like you're valuable. No, you can't get there. Ain't another Spencer Fearon. So, yeah, so it makes
you could have real of dates. It's not just dates that are real. If I know fights, I know what fights. I know what fighters are gonna do when they're gonna go
with that. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Karma's right, you know. I kind of when you were saying that, it's true. When I was 21, I had my own apartment and a car, full adult life, yeah. Full adult life. That young thing is it's true. There's some things that you say when you're young.
No.
But I was never I never said like public, I wouldn't, or not even publicly or not publicly, just like outlandish, like racist stuff, and then go, because I was young. Like, if you're gonna say that, then say it in your yard, fam, and then let no one else hear it. If that's what you're gonna do.
No. You know what it is? When you're saying that, everybody's maturity level is different. You understand? The first yard that I bought, I was 20 years old. My ex-girlfriend Kim. Right?
Yeah.
I was 20, right? And I tell the girl and show me, should I stay with the girl? Right? I mean, never. Right? I know me married up and she married up and rare and all the rest of it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell the girl I should pay a show. I should have married that girl, right? But you see, when I was 20, 21, 23, my hot boy, you know, no one could have checked to me.
Yeah, I know
right,
you.
Right, no one could have checked to me. I was all over the place. Right,
Yeah.
I was all over the place. So, but and Everbridges, right, and Everbridges, they weren't like me. They were on the gal thing. They were into wrong and uni. I'm going all right. And them boys are doing good now. They're doing good now. So everybody's maturity level is different. So I'm saying at that time when Shannon Courtney must have made those comments, yeah, it was made out of ignorance. Do I believe that Shannon Courtney represents that now? No, I don't. But what I am saying, but I don't know her like that. You know what I mean?
We don't know. Maybe she does, maybe she doesn't. Yeah.
Right. But what I am saying is, on the times that I have met her, when I was at Sky and she's come on a few times on the show, me there sitting down and we were laughing and chat, she all right, she was cool. But I don't know. You get what I'm saying? And what I'm saying, she was very respectful of me. She knows say right.
Yeah, she knows.
And she was in love with me.
Don't be no wolf afraid. She can't come around and take these these corners round here. She can't. Right. Yes, I dare you say something cheeky, Shannon. I'd box her right into another millennium. I'd love it.
But that's what I'm saying. I don't know about her. But what I'm saying is, I did enjoy the fight, and I want to see her in a rematch with my girl. I want to see the rematch with her and Rachel Ball.
Rachel Ball, do you?
I want to see that fight.
Rachel, see why she has to defend that belt against Rachel. Rachel comes through the COVID team. Rachel's gonna burk her up again. That belt's gonna be gone. She better just
the last fight, the first fight was close, you know. The first fight was close. I'm being real. The first fight was close.
Yeah,
but that Rachel did get the win.
But Rachel's got better. But Shannon's got better.
Yeah, she has.
I give her that. She has got better, but I want to see. There's so many things, Specs, on the comments. If you see one that you want to address, because I'm just waffling through and saying like.
Shelton Moore saying I live in Los Angeles, and I'm telling you what the boxing community here say about Spencer. So I'm saying they call me racist, but who am I racist against? Am I racist against fellow black people? Am I racist against white people? Who am I racist against?
Yeah. That's what
well, that's what people say in America. Right.
Yeah, but who?
Because I'm gonna be real. I'm gonna keep this thing 100.
Yeah.
If white people in America are calling me racist, that don't mean nothing to me. You know what I mean? That don't mean nothing to me. That's like a badge of honor.
Yeah. Because you're not.
Right. I know I'm not that.
Yeah.
Right. Now, the thing that would wind me up, I ain't gonna lie to you, is when black people say that I'm my Uncle Tom. If a black man calls me that, that burns me.
Yeah, that pisses me off. If I haven't, no one called it. I've heard it being floated around you lots of ways still, but they just say it like Americans say it because American black guys say that because they don't identify, like they think they're so super militant because they're American and black, and they think that black and British is a joke thing because we partner with white people and they don't get it, so they think we're coons and Uncle Toms, but I don't really care when they
let me tell you this, let me tell you this shit. I got bridging, yeah? I got bridging named Andrew Harding on your golf travel, yeah? Mm-hmm. When Floyd Mayweather fought Madonna, the first fight, when Floyd got wobble, right? When I was out in America, in the group of my guys Stag Do, I was the only black guy there, and all of the guys were professionals, right? So the doctors, lawyers, there was a dentist, Asian dentist brother, so he was the only other person of dark skinned who were there on the trip. Yeah. My mate paid for me to go. He said, Spence, the big fight, and we're having out there, you gotta come, right? That man is baiting. They're baiting. Now, we went to a party at a club called XS Club in Vegas. We went to a party there, yeah? They're right. It was the night before the fight. We said, like, boom, let's go to this party. Gone to the party, yeah? And when we went to the party now, yeah? We've gone to the party, and them man You know, they're white English boys. Them man kill it. When I mean say them buy off the bar, them man will spend all like a 10 bag on drinks. So in our little section now is just beer drinks. So when I went out there, I went with my cousin. I told my cousin, come fly out, man. Go to the fights and I'll get you lot the tickets. Boom. So we're there. Nah, my mate said, yeah, this is the theme. It's James Bond style stuff. Everyone wear your dicky bow and turn up. Yeah. So you know, then why can't touch me when it comes to the dress thing? You know, so
I know.
Yeah. So boom. Right. It's a very mixed club, but it was predominantly R&B that was being played. R&B and hip hop, right? But it was a wicked night. So I'm there. When I'm there, we're in there, and like there's some big boys there. Chubby Chann, who's like the famous golf agent, he was in our party as well. They're a big man in our thing. So when I'm in there, because it's a boxing weekend, the Americans are coming, the knowledge what you say, right, boom. It's mad. So them man asked him, right, who's this guy? He said, right, yeah, Spencer. He's like into boxing, right? So okay. So raise and start going. Anyway, some white girls were in there and they came over to where we was because we had where our section was, we had it cooled enough. So some white girls came up to me, right, and said, I think the white girls came to me and said, oh man, what's going on here? Oh, can we get in? They thought I was a security. Because in America, black and white don't mix.
Yeah.
Right? And me and my cousin thought it was hilarious. I said, and when they heard me talk, oh, you from England? So the whole thing changed. I'm saying, yeah. But in America, white and black don't. Then on top of that now, right? Some guys wanted some tickets. So I got the hook up from Zab Judy's little brother, Brian. So he come link me to go buy some tickets for him. And so I brought him to these guys. They're my pals. They happen to be white, but they're my pals, right? When we've gone there now, the way out he was talking to these white brothers, it was like he didn't see Jesus Christ around it. I said, brother, what's the matter with you? He's like, okay, sir, I'll get this thing sorted for you. And bro. So in America, the racial divide is mad. You see, we're fortunate to be in the UK, right? And the next thing when I'm saying we're fortunate to be in the UK, because I have grown up around kings that happen to look like me. You know what I mean? Some man could have got their bus because they got into the financial market. Some man could have got their bus because there was drugs, man, and they flipped the P and they started buying beer property. Some man made their team because there was ballers. Some man got a bus because they were boxers. But all of them man who got the bus, I guarantee you that I know them. So I don't care where you got your bus from. A bus is a bus. I don't care. As long as you don't go to jail, you don't kill nobody, right? You know, rape nobody, picnic, and you know, murder a woman. Me no business what you doing.
Yeah. Anything,
right?
I'm down.
So when I'm saying that, I'm saying in America, their man think like, because they're the only ones to go through the civil rights movement, they're idiots. They think that they're the only ones that seen oppression. So they think like, how it is like, we have an authoritarian figure over any other black person around the world. Because we've gone through the thing. Like, do they not understand what happened in the West Indies? Do they not happen? Do they not realize that to be sent to Jamaica?
Yeah, because they're so disconnected from the West Indies. They don't know the West Indies.
If you were a slave and you got sent to Jamaica, that is like you're being sent to the worst island. They'll use that as a threat to you, right? So these guys they're not educated. And they think they're educated because they think they're the only ones in the struggle. And if you're as being who we are, because I've noticed about black British people are not really subservient to European culture. We're not too bowy to European culture. We're not bowed down. Right, exactly. We've interacted with, let me tell you this. When I grew up, I felt adverse racism every day. Growing up in Canada. Oh, it was disgusting. I was called every black this, that under the sun. Right? Yeah. I said, yeah. If it weren't, it was cool, innit? You know that little cool, there, you little Sambo. Right? Everything. But you see, I want you to realize this. You see my mother? Yeah. See my mom? She never played that business, you know, Lady Chann. My mom would thump up people's dads for me, you know. My mom never played, you know. My dad was a nice, peaceful, placid man. My mom would punch in your face. That's right. Do you get what I'm trying to say? So You know what I mean? So people don't get this thing.
Our
Like
thing here. Yeah.
I can't turn around and say, right, exactly. I face the madness, but also the flip side, I know some bloody fantastic white people. You know what I mean? Fantastic white people.
All day.
Right? Exactly.
All day.
So therefore, it's like how it goes is this. When you speak on racism to certain white people, they feel threatened. Oh, he's a race baiter, right? When you big up certain white people in America, the black Americans on the little idiot side, oh man, he's kissing their right. You're a coon and you're a sellout. You see how stupid and how divisive this thing is.
Yeah.
Listen to me. My simple rule is this. Right? And like the brother said already, if you deal with me right, I deal with you right. I don't care what skin tone you are.
I mirror it. I mirror.
I don't. Okay, let me tell you this. When I take my son to school, my son is going to school, right? I'm not boasting, but you know what I mean, you know, some of my pops still, right? I take my son to school. When I take my son to school, right, there is a physiotherapist who she's same-sex marriage, yeah. Her daughter and my son, they're tight, right. The woman is the white lady. She's the coolest woman on the planet. I'm telling you, I don't business what you want to do at nighttime where you want to put your head, you know. May I tell you down is short, you know, right? I don't care. You treat me with respect. Right, that's your business. You treat me with respect, I will do the same. That is it. And that's what I do. So, because respect is energy. So if I respect you and you respect me, that's it. I don't have to agree. If I don't agree with what you do, right, that don't mean I hate you. No, I just don't agree with what you do.
Yeah.
But what I'm going to say, I must have to show you compassion and love as a human being. And like the brother said, that I always say there's only one race, and that's the human race. People get fooled into religious, sexual preferences, skin tone. That's how it goes. Tribalism. That is all it is.
It's all divisive. It can be very divisive. Yeah, it's all divisive at times, man. I just ain't got time for this.
So I'm just keeping this thing 100. Them little idiots in America, yeah? Them little idiots in America, there's enough of them little idiots.
Fred Barbershop, he was calling you the other day. I see literally recently, like 2 weeks ago.
Yeah. But you know what ban him? Yeah?
Because he ain't got a black wife.
Listen. You know what ban him? I'm going to tell you. I'll tell you what ban him. I remember one time, and this is ages ago, like I did a video with Radio Raheem, and I said jokingly, I am not racist like the LDBC. But I'm joking, but them man don't get my humor, right? I joke me around, right? So then all of the man in the LDBC, they took it to heart. Oh man, they start sending me messages out, bro. And but I said, bro, shut your mouth. You don't know me, you know. You must think them, you're not talking to a person. When you lot are talking about badness, I know badness more than you lot.
Yeah.
You're not talking about, oh man, we this and da. I'm saying that don't mean nothing to me, you know.
Yeah, I already know it. So you found out.
Me growing up Jamaica, you know, when we got New York, you know, me know so enough of you look at Black America, I'm afraid of Jamaica out there, so afraid like post. Remember that part there. Right. So I don't want to hear their talk when their man's talking that thing or rare, and all the rest of it. Number one. Number two is this. Fred run off his mouth. He ran off his mouth, right? And thank you. Jed Carl says that Fred acts like a police lawyer.
I tried to go back up.
Of course, because he's trying to talk about my relationship with a certain man, yeah? And then he's saying, oh man, his hair is like Spencer's washing money. But the thing that really burnt him, Carl, yeah, Jed, the thing that really hurt him, he would run off his mouth about, oh man, I know I got more money than Spencer and rare. But then when he sees the links that I've got, listen to this one. When he sees the links, he can't run that money talk no more because he's thinking, Spencer's linked with billionaires. So, and Spencer's everywhere, rare. So that's the thing where that's that. But of course he's snitching because let me tell you this, yeah? You can't talk about my brethren. This is my brethren. This is how I roll. Lady Chann, no one can't call your name because you're my little sister now. No one can't call your name. No one can come on air and call sporting icon name or try to diss him. I'm backing him. Bobby Wright, I'm backing him. Anyone you see anyone who I've got an affiliation, even this
people who you
right, this is how I am. I loyalty is royalty. So if I see a man trying to diss my brethren, them, I'm on.
That means
now,
you're trying
Fred Barbershop.
Yeah.
Right, exactly. Fred Barbershop. This is what I'm trying to say. For all, and this is where the confusion comes into it, yeah? For all his wicked talk, how he's talking about this black empowerment and rare. Your wife's Asian, bro. Right? Your wife's Asian, your wife's Chinese, or wherever she's from.
Nothing wrong with that.
Right.
There's nothing
wrong with it. Don't talk the way that you're talking.
Chat.
You know what that's like? You know what that's like? That's like me saying, me a Mercedes, man, you know. Me just love drive Mercedes, right? And no next car can come upside and the man say, what car you're driving? Rolls Royce. Rolls Royce. I'm driving a Rolls Royce. No, you're an idiot. This is how this thing goes. You're an idiot. You can't chat to me. I'll tell you the next thing. You know when you reach a certain age and you're ugly looking man, because you're not a very handsome man.
No,
when you're ugly looking man, yeah? I mean, your ugliness is not just how you look. It's deep rooted. You understand?
To the core.
And you ain't got links like me. And furthermore, you ain't got links like me, and you're an idiot. And I saw when you got into that little scuffle with Kenny Porter over the gal. Remember that?
No.
That shows to me even more. Yeah, that you're a bigger idiot. Because you're fighting over pum pum and you're married. You're an idiot. Shut up. You understand? I want man to know my wife is black. Because it's my preference. Wait there. My wife is black because my preference is to want to be with someone of my same cultural identity.
Yeah.
You understand?
That's your choice.
So when I'm seeing this little video run off his mouth and then like, oh man, and it's only got to be set from jealousy. It can't be nothing else because when I turned around and said,
Bruv,
it is. He tried to gun Tundi and Tundi went in on him, right? I'm saying this man is the living pum pum. Because what I'm trying to say to you is this, right? When he first run off his mouth, me find the youth on the boy and I'm gonna call him. I get him number, I'm gonna call the boy and say, yo, we are dealing with Myla. And this is nearly 2 years ago. And say, nah, it's because of this. I mean, had a really deep, meaningful conversation, right? But what I'm saying is this, you're a bit of a hypocrite. To the simple fact, and he says that, oh, well, it shouldn't matter. I'm not, listen, Dave Chappelle's wife's not black. Yeah?
No, she's
but
Filipino.
Dave Chappelle's fire.
Yes, she's Filipino.
Yeah, Dave Chappelle's running his fire. Dave Chappelle can get a pass because he's burning his fire, really burning his fire. You sitting there just being upset because you're not, because I know because you're dark skinned and you're short, I know girls used to blank you for light skinned man like you and say you look ugly, move from here. I know. So I can see where this thing's coming from. You get me?
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, big up Bobby Wright. Exactly. I'm telling man this one, you can't be everyone's cup of tea because if you are, you're a mug. Simple as that. And these little pussios, and I'm being real, they're big little pussios. Don't get twisted, because there's certain guys like Blue Blood, certain guys like Black Fight Fan. Me and them man are cool, you know. When I mean say me and them sit down and we reason, and like me and them man are cool.
I know, but I don't like Black Fight Fan now. I just don't like him.
No. Trust me.
Because he's too shit on the fence. If your back's turned, he'll chat you. When you're in front of his face, he key up. Them man there, if they came London, it'd be a different thing. I'm not saying that none of them's rough, but they'd get a rude awakening.
They would, but they don't. You know,
turn over.
No. If Fred come to London, he'd get kicked down. I'm gonna be real.
Easy.
You know what? But the thing about it, if Fred came to London, I wouldn't allow nobody to kick him down. Because he's just a guy, he just needs guidance. You can see that I'm being real. You can see that the brother's got and he's bad minded. You can see that he's got emotional damage in his head.
Issues, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. He's got emotional. He has got
emotional. Exactly.
Yeah, he's got emotional issues. Good and bad. Yeah, but they don't. He don't stop on your name, fam. It pisses
but
me
it
off.
don't matter. I scored that. Yeah, but you got to be real.
Try and light them up, and they block me.
No. You got to be real. You got to be real. Yeah. When he's my name, that's cool. That's cool. My name. Wowie. You know what I mean? But I don't see you on ESPN. You know what I mean? I don't see you on major. I don't see you on major platforms. I don't see you on them. You're in your yard. You're in your yard because you live off of the Chinese woman. Me, you say your wife a doctor. You live off of the Chinese woman and take away our money. And I sit down and I boast about, yeah, we did this and rare. You know what I mean? No, you're an idiot. And the thing about it is this.
Yeah.
Is that this? What's that? Sporting Icon said Kenny Porter slapped the bitch out of him. Exactly. You know what I mean? Kenny Porter, I don't argument in the lineup, Porter take the girl and you carry for it. You look a sharp man. Your feelings over it. Yeah, man's easy. Trust me. Yeah, Paul Young, big up yourself, bro.
I'm going up at the top.
It's just that. So
not at that top. Yeah. He's just got his own isms and schisms. We ain't got time for that. Yeah, he just makes me sick, to be honest. Oh, look, it's Dillian White's birthday today. So happy birthday, Dillian.
Yeah, big up Dillian White. Big up these 34 now, isn't it?
32.
Yeah, big up Dillian White.
Yeah.
He's 32.
Everyone he's 34, but I know he's 32. I checked, he's 32.
You know he's Jamaican, so you don't like that kind of past. Then come worse than Nigerians.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, you're probably 38. Yeah. For real.
Yeah. You got the late show again.
It's like Luis Ortiz. We don't know his age.
No, Luis Ortiz is older than my mother.
He's definitely in his 60s.
Yeah, he's old.
Yeah, he's an old geezer, mate. He's an old geezer. Who else have we got next coming up? We've got guys, who's the fight coming this weekend? Spence, do you know the fight that's coming this weekend? It's another fight coming this weekend. It's not Josh Kelly.
Who is it? Dignam's fighting.
Is it Josh Kelly? No, Josh Kelly's not.
No, Danny Dignam's fighting.
Who?
Because I'm doing that show. I'm doing the MTK Global show. I'm doing that show.
So that's MTK. That's the weekend. The next weekend coming.
Yeah, next weekend.
There's someone else as well, Spence. There's another set of fights. We Nigerians don't lie about our ages. Look at who started off. Luis Ortiz used to breastfeed Tutankhamun. Sporting Icons, you've got lyrics. You know, I might need you to ghostwrite.
No. Shagun. Hey, Shagun Johnson. When I'm talking about Nigerians lying out their age, I'm telling you first hand.
They do.
Nigerians lie about their age.
They do.
Don't feel no way about it.
Don't
think about it, right? Keep it 100, right? And listen, and don't think, and that next thing as well. I'm not disassociating myself from the human family.
So does my yacht. I've got family members that have came into the country, lied about their age straight. And that's Jamaica.
Exactly.
So, you know.
Exactly.
It's not always
Williams, isn't it?
Who?
Andrade's fighting Williams. Andrade's fighting Williams.
Yeah, Andrade's fighting. That's it. He's fighting Liam Williams. Yeah. Same surname, Mr. Williams. Yeah. What do you... This one's quite a close one. But do you think Liam Williams gets it for us? Gets the win? I have to really watch it. I have to watch and analyze before. I can't really make...
This is typical, brother. No, get a win. He's going to get soundly outpointed or maybe late stopping.
Who? Andrade or Williams?
Andrade is going to punch up Williams.
Yeah,
Andrade is going to punch up Williams.
I see people saying like Williams to the win, and I was thinking, I thought for me it's Andrade, but I was thinking maybe Chann, you don't know enough. So you maybe have to look at what Williams is done. Like I remember he was ex-champ, weren't he? He's middleweight. What is he? 154, 160, 160. Andrade them, innit?
160. But then Andrade is saying after this fight he's moving up to 160.
Because he wants Canelo.
Andrade has to realize this. He ain't gonna get that fight.
He wants Canelo, innit?
I'm being real. He's not going to get that fight.
Well,
I agree with you, Boxing Kingdom. Williams is a live dog. He's a live dog, but it's levels to this game. And I'm telling you, I saw Andrade spar Sean Porter when Sean Porter was getting ready to fight Devin Alexander for the world welterweight crown. Yeah, and he was giving Sean Porter that work. He was giving that work still. They had a wicked spar together.
Yeah. So my Waters was telling me the right thing because I was feeling it was Andrade, but I'll have a look and see what I but to me, I just always thought it was Andrade. What do you think, Spence, about? Because I'm quite vocal about this, and I know this is the next fun out that you're going to bun me out for, but you know, like it's just Billy Joe Saunders beating Canelo. Let's have it. Let's have it. Let's have it. Where, how, when, all. I'm gonna be real.
Listen, I want Billy Joe to win.
Yeah, so would I.
But Canelo's the best fighter in the world. Right? That's how you want to say it. Canelo's the best fighter in the world. He's the best fighter in the world. Come on. Who's better than Canelo? No one's not better than him. Right, no one's not better than him. So I want Billy Joe to win. Billy Joe can give Canelo problems because he's got magical footwork.
Yeah,
I would have liked to have seen Billy Joe. Yeah, I would have liked to see Billy Joe get in there with somebody like a Danny Jacobs wanting to build him up for this fight. And if you got a win over Danny Jacobs, say, yeah, you're ready. Or even fought at Andrade and beat Andrade and say, yeah, you're ready. But we got to look on these. We got to look on. We got to be real. We got to look on your resume and say, who is the best name that you've beaten?
Resume's bad. It's best.
All right.
But don't tell me about it. It could be Chris Eubanks Jr. What about he could have fought?
No.
Could he have fought? No, he's fought better. Could he have fought like T'Challa? Billy BJS? Wouldn't that have been a good?
He could have.
Game.
He could have. But remember when Billy Joe was meant to fight Andrade and they busted him for drugs?
Yeah, for
drugs, and everybody was blaming. Yeah, everybody was blaming Dominic Ingle. They say we know what was going on. So no, I just got to keep this thing 100. Man. I would like to see Billy Joe win, but realistically, realistically, it's a tough ask. But I do think that he's got a chance.
It's a good fight. There's always a puncher's chance, but you know, like I deal with realistic.
Right. So listen. Right, Jed just put out, the Mew, Eubank Jr. or Andy Lee. Right, and none of them names that you've called are remotely close. And I mean remotely close to a Canelo.
None.
Right? He had a hard fight with Andy Lee. He had a hard fight with Chris Eubank Jr. When, let's be real, Chris Eubank Jr. was a novice.
Yeah, and it went points.
Right. So I'm just keeping this thing 100.
So unless you're better than, unless you're the same level as Floyd Mayweather or better, I can't see that you're winning. Sorry, that's all. Right. Sorry.
And not only that, but I also think that Canelo is in his prime right now. You know.
Yeah, it's only 31. Or 30.
Yeah, he's in his killer prime. He's in his killer prime.
Yeah.
I just want you to know that. And from the time that a man who started off as a welterweight can make a big light heavyweight back up like Sergey Kovalev, then you know you must be something. You got something. All right, you got something. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
A dangerous man that there. Danger. Terrible.
Yeah. Okay, terrible. Well, I'm glad that we saw that eye to eye because people were trying to bun me out, but I don't business because I just know when we have to upload. So my best friend Stephen USSR Robinson, I see him at the front of your commentary sport and I can 3-1 fighting in July 24th on a Pat Barrett show. Oh, is he? Check out my man Drago. Whatever he hits, he destroys. Yeah, he's the big dude. Didn't he spar Joshua or Fury? One of the two. Yeah, let's talk about that. But yeah, he's a big long geezer. Big long geezer. Yeah, obviously.
Pat Barrett from Manchester.
Oh, that's all right.
He's got a show on.
Moss, Anna Moss.
He's got a show on, yeah?
Yeah, that's what Sporting Icons are saying.
When? Sporting Icon. Ask Pat Barrett how he got his boxing license, yeah? Me don't talk. Me not more for that.
I already know that as well. Okay. Yeah. I know that. Okay. So, you know, all right.
When the ball
this is what I always ask. Yeah, I know. And the Joshua Boatsy link up, you did do that with the Victor Ortiz.
Come on, man. Listen, all of these you come from me. I want you to realize that part there. All of them come from me.
I know already.
So wait, is the fight going to be in Manchester? Sporting Icon, is the fight in Manchester? If the fight's in Manchester, I'm going to it.
Are you going to go? July 24th. Yeah, looks like.
Let me tell you this. You see, when I go Manchester, Pat Barrett, he rolls out the red carpet for me. I love that guy stuff. Trust me. Me and Pat's good people. Pat's good people, man.
Edmonton Day, not so good.
Yeah, you know what? It is what it is. You know how it goes. Too bad bull in a pen. You know the rules.
Yeah.
That's how it goes.
Yeah.
Right, they're gonna clash. They're both very strong personalities, but it is what it is. But what I'm trying to say is,
Pat's always dealt with you.
What? Steve Cunningham, former cruiserweight IBF world champion.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he's fighting on Pat Barrett's show. Huh?
No.
All right.
No, not Steve Cunningham. Yeah. No, you scared me.
My best, Stephen Robinson.
Sorry. Yeah, you know when you watch Sporting Icons, Spence, you know when you watch Sporting Icons and you see that blonde guy go, this is Sporting Icons, after Dillian, you see that big time butt say he's blonde. That's the geezer. That's what he's talking about. I think he's sparring with AJ. So where do you think, Eddie, you got cited liking a tweet about Eddie leaving Sky? Do you think Eddie's leaving Sky? I do.
Yeah, 100%.
And what is he just going to do? Full DAZN?
100%.
Matchroom.
100%.
Yeah.
Listen, I'm telling you, of course he's going to leave. Eddie Hearn is coupled by ambition, right? He's going. Trust me. He's going. Mm-hmm. And what they're going to do, they're still going to keep the pay-per-view platform on Sky, and they're going to run a deal with AJ, and AJ is going to still be fighting on Sky. But the DAZN package, from they've come to England, remember what we got? We got Canelo. We got, how much big fights we got? We got Chocolatito. We got the fights that we saw on DAZN. So we saw some big fights on DAZN.
We got Keyshawn Davis.
So the big fight for £1.99.
$1.99 a month, right? You know.
If it, I'm only watching. I watch ordinary TV. I don't watch Sky TV for nothing, you know. So yeah, exactly. So therefore, that means that I can ban out Sky. I don't need Sky.
Yeah, I just do the box office when it's a box office fight or when it's that, and then my mum's got the full Sky, so I just do Sky. Yeah, I lock off Sky. I was with Sky for 15 years. You luck that? No, yeah, it's no reason. So Eddie is gonna leave thingy, and okay, so wait with the Tyson Fury. How we do before you just saw this last little bits of everything? Like, what's taken so long? Did you feel that Tyson Fury was like? And his dad, his dad just chats, man. His dad just chats. Like, I'd love to meet his dad.
No, but
like,
real.
I have no disrespect, John, but you just chat. You do, bruv. You don't know stuff, and you're saying stuff like you're in the boardroom, like you see the contract. It's just putting bare negativity in, like, slow.
No, there's 3 offers coming this week. I know this is a fact. There's 3 offers coming this week. 3. So we'll see what's going to happen off of those 3 offers. Yeah, we'll see.
Would you go once the date's announced? Would you go?
1,000,000%.
Huh?
1,000,000%. Yeah. There's a good talk. It's going to be July 24th in Saudi Arabia, and 1,000,000% I'm going.
I want to go. That's just waiting for the date. I do that forward still. Even if I can't get in the fight, I just want to be in the surroundings, like just in the vibe. I'm done with it.
Let's point Icons of the year. This Ivan Drago, you with bare tattoos. Stephen Robinson. He just sent me the Stephen Robinson thing. So,
oh yeah, he said
he got Sporting Icon.
Yeah.
He just sent me the thing.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, that's it. Sporting Icon. You know, you come to Shann's channel and promo your fight and them. Yeah, you need to scratch my back. I'm coming through on your channel. I'll soon send on some things. You see me? Because it's always love. I always pick up Sporting Icon.
Yeah.
I do love that. I do love his channel. I always say they, and it's only one. It's only one. All right, who have you got for AJ Fury? Come on, Spence, because I know you got Fury. Go on, Mr. MTK Global.
Look here.
Can you send me one of them, Spence? Spence, before you go, can you send me one of them?
I've got in my grip.
I'll send me one. Tunde sent me some best stamina for sale one. Send me one of them, please. So I can wear my show, please.
Nah, I'm going to keep this thing 100, yeah? I'm keeping this thing 100. Anthony Joshua can win the fight, but he needs to get rid of certain con artists that he's got around him in his camp. Number one. Number two.
Not what, McCracken?
I'm not calling on him. I said what I said. I'm not.
Yeah.
I'm just saying he's got con artists in his camp, and I don't business.
Yeah.
And they want to take it, right? Because
you heard it here, people.
Right. Number one, and Anthony Joshua knows that I know this thing. So, because me didn't talk on this game.
Yeah.
Right? That's number one. Number two, Tyson Fury is meant to comprehensively outbox Anthony Joshua because he's more multifaceted than Anthony Joshua. But if Anthony Joshua comes in the fight, Wakanda forever, he's going to knock out Tyson Fury.
That's what I think.
Straight standard. Right?
Do you think he can do it twice, though? Do you think he can do it twice?
Pardon me?
Do you think Anthony Joshua could win the first match and the rematch?
I'm not too sure about that one.
Yeah, that's where I thought. That's where it gets a bit technical, isn't it?
Yeah, it gets complicated. So all I got to do is a fight in hand. Who's going to win the first fight? So and we have to. And you know what? I cannot make a sound decision, and it's not got nothing to do with that. Well, you can't talk your thing because you're MTK Global. Because I've always been an admirer of Tyson Fury's boxing skill. When man was dissing him and saying skill, I was saying Tyson Fury, I'm asking, and Anthony Joshua is a sky man, and Anthony Joshua's bridging as well, because meaning reason, rap proper. So I'm saying, boy, I'm talking about skill. So I don't know what's gonna happen. So you know what I mean? I have to turn DMX on. So the skill.
You sound like he was there. Go on, because everyone's listening.
The skill that Fury has, he is meant to outbox Anthony Joshua. Straight standard. But if Joshua fights similar to when he fought with that April of when he fought Klitschko with a tight guard, and the uppercuts, because you think about it, Tyson Fury ain't instant fighter. Anthony Joshua is.
Anthony Joshua is an inside fighter.
Yeah. So that's what he has to go do.
Fight on the inside.
Spence, Arks, AJ, what's her name? Yeah, Arks. No. Let me just tell you this.
We're not doing.
When you say I'm just as skilled as Angel Fernandez,
we can't do groupie stuff, Karma. As much as we'd love to, we got to keep it professional.
No, listen, Karma. She knows the thing. Listen, when she's saying I'm just as skilled as Angel Fernandez, that is a disrespect. I'm not just as skilled as Angel Fernandez. I'm way surpassed Angel Fernandez.
No,
what's Angel Fernandez done?
No, she's saying she is more skilled. I think you're about the same. I think you're about the same level, or maybe a little bit better. This is what I said. As much as we want to group,
but what I realize, let me just say, I'm going to keep this thing 100. What I realize is these people enjoy having con artists around them because con artists will tell them what they want to hear.
I don't know what you're talking about, so I'm learning. I'm like, what?
Right.
You
Listen to me.
off the
Pete
record.
Madonna. Hey, what? I'm gonna forget. I'm gonna have to get you Pete Madonna on your show. Cause I done a live yesterday. Pete Madonna just rinsed Angel Fernandez. Angel Fernandez used to train Danny. Angel Fernandez used to train Danny Cash's Connor. Right? That's who used to train.
I don't know who that
worked with O'Hara Davis. Right? Danny Cash Connor was a Southern area light welterweight champion. He had like a 50-50 record. Right? So then he trained O'Hara Davis. O'Hara Davis got rid of him. Right? So all of these, but what I noticed that all of these youths, they fall in love with and romanticize with the supposed pad work and that, and they think, oh, this guy must really know what he's doing. When I'm telling you this now, Anthony Joshua don't need no trainers to lick pads with. What Anthony Joshua needs to do is go link man like James Toney and say, come in the thing with me. Go link Evander Holyfield. Go link them man there. That's who you're meant to be around. Because them man know boxing, bro.
But he's got Mayweather. Right? Is that a good thing?
No. Mayweather, that would be a waste of time. I'm going to be real. Because Mayweather's because Mayweather is a genius for himself. He's not a genius teacher. You get what I'm trying to say? It's like me telling around and saying to you, you're watching Mozart do his thing.
Yeah.
Right? And when you're watching Mozart, but Mozart can't teach that to be replicated. He can perform it himself because the blessings on him. Certain men are blessed to be teachers. These guys ain't teaching the game because they don't study the game.
They study it as they're the fighter.
So there's enough little con artists out there, and this is why enough man can't take me. Because I tell you, I know who the con artists are.
Yeah.
So it's not me trying to listen, go talk to the man. Listen, you see my stripes. My props don't come from people online. You know? Go talk to the people in the game. Go talk to this is what I'm saying. Go talk to the people in the game. And when you talk to the people in the game, they say, right, you know what? Now, Spencer knows the thing. You know why? Because certain trainers who are getting these props right now, they come to me for information.
Yeah.
So I rest my case. So I don't need to say, this, that, and blah, 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 blah. I know this thing. Period. And I'm not both for validation from no one.
Yeah.
I don't need to. I don't need to. I don't need to. So people just think, he knows dates and fact. You must think. So wait, if I know dates, I know what a man did.
Yeah, you know people. You know,
in the 37th second of the second round, I studied this thing. I know why they're doing this thing. But these man, you know what I mean? Yeah, you know it goes. But these man, it's MTK Global for life, baby, right? So these men don't get it, right? And there's certain men who are frightened bringing next man in this thing. They are scared. So they're bringing the con artists. And the con artists will just keep
I'm thinking that Angel's a con artist then. Him getting in Floyd Mayweather is a con because it now got work.
That's how we waste our time. You're getting for that's how we waste our blood clot time now.
But he taught him the counter, what is it? The counter pull counter. That's it. He taught him a good pull counter. Maybe he can give him something. It's not going to hurt those Spence, is it? It's not going to hurt having Floyd Mayweather on Debo.
It's a waste of time having him there.
All right. If you could do a dream team for Anthony Joshua, who would you have? Would you keep McCracken?
Right.
Would you keep Rob?
I would keep McCracken because, look at that. Speak your mind, sports talk. Right. Fencer. I've been trying to.
Yeah, that's Steve. That's my friend. Where are you?
I've already said it. Right.
What did he say? Where is it, Spenny?
It's
what is it?
There, man.
This one.
Yeah, that one. He's telling man straight. Yeah, read out the thing.
Yeah, he knows what he talks about in the boxing. He's my guy. Yeah, he knows. I follow him. I watch his commentaries. I'm always on his commentaries and panels. He always says stuff that I'm like, oh shit, heavyweights don't move like Floyd, so it makes no difference, is it? Because it's too much difference of a weight class.
Right. Let me tell you this. Yeah, there's boxing in the 18 weight divisions that we have in the world, and then there's heavyweight boxing, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna be real, yeah, and I'm gonna be real. Game plans have to be set, but the game plan also has to be mental, right? I'm telling you this now. AJ needs some real melanin man around him to pump that up, to raise it up to the next level.
So who then?
And that's that.
Lennox Lewis, but if they could get on.
No, I can't. No, forget Lennox as well. Forget Lennox. Forget him. I'm telling you that straight. And I've said it, and Lennox, my brother, I'll tell it to his face. Forget him. He can't learn nothing from Lennox Lewis. Lennox Lewis has reached the mountaintop. Lennox Lewis is not a trainer. You know what I mean? Lennox Lewis could be around just for maybe inspiration, but Lennox Lewis is not for you.
Yeah.
Right?
True.
Even if you go get Mike McCullum around him, James Toney around him, not to be training you, you know, just to drop some gems around you. Right? I see a brother on there say Mike McCullum, James Toney. That's a big boy fight. Mike McCullum, James Toney, yeah? That was December 13th, 1991, the first fight. And it was a draw. It was a bad boy fight. Right? I'm not talking boxing like I don't know this thing. I know this thing. I studied this thing. But when I'm turning around and saying to me, right here, go get them veteran man around you just to raise the energy.
He has. Judge Paul's been telling me to watch Mike McCullum. He has.
Right.
Every time that one, he's like, what he does. Right. I keep forgetting. Let me write down.
One of the best fights ever won.
Let me write it down.
Right. One of the best fights. Right. And that fight was December 13th, 1991. Go watch that fight. Oh, boy. And the next thing, I ain't got no computers apart from the computer while I'm talking to you. I could call these things off my head. But all they little batty say, oh, he must pre-rehearse this. Pre-rehearse what, you idiot? I know this thing.
It's off the cusp. We wouldn't be able to. There's no briefing before. We just Spencer don't know what I'm gonna say or what user is gonna say. He's not fucking Superman. He knows when you give him what you're saying, then he can reply. But he doesn't. It's not pre-planned.
I'm just telling you this now, yeah.
Yeah.
With
AJ,
Tyson Fury. No. With Tyson Fury, this is the difference. With Tyson Fury has a plethora of experience around him.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Why? Because he's Sugar Hill. Yeah.
I've been Sugar Hill already. Anthony Smalls fought Walter Wright. I trained Anthony Smalls. Anthony Smalls beat Walter Wright in USA versus UK contenders. Sugar Hill was training Walter Wright. I was training Anthony Smalls.
What date?
So Sugar Hill.
Remember the date?
Yeah, man. Sugar Hill can't chat to me.
Yeah, but they're good. They're Kronk Gym. This is historic. Come on, what you don't cross them?
No, it's not. It's not Sugar Hill. It is the lineage of the Kronk that my man was going up against.
Yeah.
Deontay Wilder. It was going up against the lineage of the Kronk.
Yeah.
So you feel that part there, right? It's just like a football team. Liverpool FC is still a bad boy team, right? Yeah. But the players get changed, but the lineage the essence of energy inside of that is still there.
Yeah, get you. So under the one umbrella, but people move out and come in.
Oh, right. It keeps on moving on. It's the lineage. So this is what these people don't get. And energy goes where it flows. If Andrew was coming to boxing last week, right? Literally coming to boxing last week. You're coming to boxing last week. Be around them man there who are the real old timers, so you can suck off that knowledge.
Yeah.
So I would have them man around. I would have them old time man just to tell me the stories about the game, so I could be immersed with it. If I was Anthony Joshua, I would have Antonio Tarver work with me. The guy knows boxing.
Yeah.
Right? Not to do nothing more so than just to be around, because that is energy right there.
Yeah, to infuse it into your surroundings. Yeah, I don't know. He's employed Joshua's team's massive as well, bro. Look at you, Nick. Maybe AJ brings in Peter through. You know, you're just doing that to wind me up. Yeah. He says it to wind me up because he knows me and the Fury. I can't carry them at all. I'm doing a show. I'm doing a show on Wednesday. I'm doing a show on Wednesday called Why I Don't Like Tyson Fury, because everyone always likes everyone keeps asking me why. So I think I'm just going to do a show about it. So tap in. Tap right. We're going to bring it up. We'll do 15 more minutes, round it up for 2 hours. And what I'm going to do, I've spent afterwards, I'm going to private this. Everyone has come, and then I'm going to chop it up as well, because it's so many good sections, and I want people to see the sections, like the knowledge has dropped. Some knowledge. It's like we have gone to school today, bruv. Like class is in session.
Right, that's what I'm saying.
What's the next thing?
Right, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, class is in session, innit? I say it, no.
So
I can't.
Is Joshua really bringing Flame over?
Yeah, he's probably.
Yeah, I'm saying if Joshua bringing, that's how we time my money. I exercise and everything.
Mayweather must be charging him about 10 milli, 20 milli.
Right, I don't know about that, but maybe Mayweather's doing it to bring up his own thing. Right. What's that? Jack C. Spencer, I got a question because I have no clue.
Where is it?
Who was the first?
Jack C. Big up Jack C.
What's the question?
Who was the first black man to win a British title?
Yes, that's an easy question. The first black man to win a world title was a man whose brother beat Sugar Ray Robinson. I think that was September of 1951. When Robinson came over here and lost to Randolph Turpin. Randolph Turpin's brother, Dick Turpin, in 1948 beat a man called Mark Rowe to become the first man of color to become British champion.
Wow, see, Jack C.
Hope that answers
your answer.
Okay.
Oh, you got your answer, Jack C.
And hold up. And Jack, there's no computers around me or no thingy like we're to say, right? So you just ask me off the cuff. So he was the first. He was the right. He was the first man to become. He was the first man to become a British champion. Yeah, Dick Turpin, Randolph Turpin's brother. He was he's mixed race. He was from Leamington Spa. Right? Yeah, with the real knowledge, man. Right? Yeah. So he was the first man of color. He was the first man of color to go do it.
Spencer, get Tyson to join Chann's Why I Don't Like Tyson Fury feed on Wednesday. Tyson Fury will see it. The boxing community is very small. When we do this, don't get it twisted. Tyson Fury's more than aware of me. They're more than aware of me because everyone interacts, so he'll see it. He would never come on my team, and I'll say the same thing anyway. I don't take up my talk. I just deal with facts. Checkmate. Knight. Pawn takes queen. Done. Sorry. Spencer's like, my little sister. She's dread. Spencer's like, I'm gonna kill Shab. I'm gonna kill her. Sammy Ali. I've always said Dillian White is the first guy who will beat Fury. Sammy Ali loves Dillian. That's his favourite fighter, by the way, Spence. Fury ain't invincible.
Dillian has a
Dillian would give Fury a run for his money, mate. I'm very sorry. I would believe that. I think that Dillian would have a good chance of beating Fury, in my opinion. Not everybody can beat Fury, but maybe you don't feel that. But the way with Dillian's warmonger style, he'd push Fury on the back foot, but Fury can box on the back foot. That's the thing, and his jab would just he's a better boxer than Dill by far. I don't know, let me tell, but I don't know about that, because Dill's a brawler. Technically, he's not the best boxer, but he can cut and got through still. Fury ain't invincible, but I think his boxing technique is better than AJ's. Although AJ has more power. Yeah, you did say that, Sammy. And I think, do we agree with that, Sven? We do, don't we? I do. I love AJ.
I agree with that.
Yeah, that's the truth. That's the truth. You not got anything? Have you seen any questions? There's so much here, Spence. AJ needs to get a trung Jamaican girl to cook some proper cornmeal porridge for strengthening stamina.
Now, you know what? Fair play to Annie Joshua, because fair play to Annie Joshua. Annie Joshua is eating a real food still, because I see when he's in training camp and some of the women who come in, they cook the food that he might eat He's
Yard
East
food,
Indian
isn't
food.
it?
He's African food. Yeah, he's
Yeah.
yard food. He's fish and chips. So he's multicultural he's diverse when it comes to eating food.
That's what I'm saying. We're ackee and saltfish, we're rice and peas, and we're cod and chips. Same way. This is what I tell people. That's what I love about being from London. That's not football, Spence. It's NFL.
I'm telling you, 1,000,000%.
NFL's football. What made him say that? Okay, I don't. Big up Late Show 42 because you lot always come through on The Fight Is Right. Mark Breland was Kronk, but couldn't say Wilder had a Kronk style. Yeah, I know.
And I'll turn around and agree with you that Mark Breland was Kronk, but he was diluted Kronk. Because remember, when Mark Breland became world champion, and he was a two-time world champion, he won the WBA world welterweight champion by beating Harold Varnavich. What year was that? That was in 87 when he won the world title, because Lloyd Hannigan famously threw away the crown that he won September 86 versus Conor Curry.
Well, he dashed it in the bin.
Yeah, he threw it in the bin. Yeah, he was undisputed world champion, but he refused to fight Volbrick in South Africa. So Lloyd Hannigan said, I'm not going to South Africa to defend my title. So Lloyd Hannigan famously said, I'm doing this for black people, and he threw the world title in the bin.
That's where that,
right? Mark Breland then wins the vacant crown. Then Mark Breland loses the crown to Marlon Sterling, then gets a rematch, and he gets a draw against Marlon Sterling. Then Mark Breland continues one fight later. Then Mark Breland knocks out Shang. I can't pronounce the guy's name, but it was in February of '89. February 9th it was of 1989. He knocks out this Korean guy to regain the WBA world welterweight crown. Now, Mark Breland won his world titles working with Lou Duva and not working with the Kronk. So when you say Mark Breland was Kronk, yes, he was. But Mark Breland was also working with Lou Duva, and his world title fights and his world title shots came while he was working with Lou Duva and the other guy in his court. I can't remember the guy's name, but it wasn't George Benson. It was some another old black man. So as much as Mark Breland was Kronk, he wasn't Kronk. Mark Breland used to get punched up by Tommy Hearns in the gym, and Mark Breland would say that Tommy Hearns was one of the greatest fighters ever. He learned from Tommy, but Mark Breland was a unprecedented amateur. He was incredible as an amateur. He cut it as a pro, but he didn't cut it.
He was on Ring Magazine as an amateur. There's only been like
as an amateur fighter, and there's
only been like two boxes that have been on.
Yes, exactly. Wilson being one of them, and what's that? What about me? Whoa, Spencer Showboat.
Is that?
Who was the other guy to be front page? It's gone out my.
I don't know, but I know. Look, Unrivaled Boxing, big up. He's the guy you're talking about is Sung Song Lee.
Lee Sung Lee. Yeah, thank you. Right, Lee Sung Lee. Right.
Yeah.
But Mark Breland busted up in one round. He battered him in one round.
So how do you feel about Mark Breland now with all that? Well, I haven't spoken to you since it did Al Papa and I have spoken to you, but like we ain't spoken about that. Like, we just can't speak normal.
Nobody else could get that interview, and we got the interview, right? So enough of them little American man was hitting off of that. And them American man are buying into this notion that Mark Breland poisoned Deontay Wilder's water, which is absolutely ludicrous. And it's offensive. So I don't really want to get into that. That's their business. If they want to believe that, they believe it. Good luck to them. You know what I mean? That's not floating my boat. That's certainly not going to help me get to where I'm going to get. So let them man sit with them that foolish talk.
Because Mark kind of like tried to take back his talk still, and how did that make you feel? Have you actually had any more dealings with Mark Breland? Because I'm supposed to have his son, right? Because you saw, I'm supposed to have his son. I'm speaking to his son and all of that, and then all of a sudden he agreed, and then all of a sudden he just ghosted. And I think I took it that his dad said no more anybody doing this because the dad ghosted Kurt as well, Counterpunch, and I just think he must be taking legal.
Wait a minute. The dad goes to counterpunch.
Say?
What the dad goes to counterpunch.
The dad goes to counterpunch, and Anthony ghosted me. You liked when I put up the promo of Anthony. Remember? He was coming on my show.
You got the interview. But
no, bro, he ghosted.
What I'm saying is this, yeah? No, but you're not listening to me. I'm Spencer Fearon. When I'm talking to them, and I'm not talking to you like, we got a channel and blah. I'm talking to you as a boxing person. So it makes a difference. So when he came on his thing, it was his son that arranged for him to come on the thing. Yeah, it was his son that arranged for him to come on the thing. So when he's turning around saying, no, but we never took nothing that he said out of place. Do you understand? So him coming out saying that is because of the backlash that he got for the back of it. Because they did say to us, you can't talk about, because his lawyer got on the thing. And when I talked to his lawyer, and his lawyer is calling certain names of certain people, I said, wait a minute, stay there. I'll phone them right now. Ask them about me. Yeah, she's calling certain names, but what's your big names? But I'm not going to call their names.
Yeah.
I said, go. I'll phone. Have you got their number? She said, no. I said, I'll phone them right now. Ask them about me. All that man, no, Spencer Sound, he's real. Done. Come on the thing. Right? Now, we've got a WhatsApp group with me, Tundi, and Gary. And I sent the thing to the group, and Tundi didn't see it. I said, we can get him, but we can't really talk about the Deontay Wilder thing. I was glad that Tundi never see the thing.
Me too.
Right? I was so happy that Tundi didn't see the thing, because that way Tundi could then go and ask the question, which he did ask. He asked a question. So I'm not going to be upset. I said, ask a question. But the way he didn't have to go into how he wanted to answer it. He went in and tried to burn down the whole thing. So don't look on us like we've done something wrong. We never done nothing wrong. Sure.
You today. You know, always in the firing line. Always. Anytime I go live on Twitter, I see it's always the firing line. I'm like, it's hilarious. And you not been in the firing line for years. And you know what? You not just don't accept it. And I rate it, fam. They always try to get you lot, and you're not having it. Good on you, Spence. Good on you.
I'm like, I don't know why them man are they're calling out names. Oh yeah, like we've done something bad. We didn't do nothing bad. We just got something that you lot couldn't get. Because
at all. But what I'm saying is,
in America are too bad, man.
What I'm saying is, why I think that he's definitely going the legal route is, if some was normal with me, like if some was like, yeah, cool, busting pants, everything DMs, I was like, yeah, you ain't done a girl's channel. He was like, yeah, it's true. Like, do you know what I mean? He was like, I'm down for it. Like, let's do this, let's do that. And I was like, all right, cool. Then he just disappeared. And Kurt was supposed to have the dad, and the dad just like said, oh, I'm going away or something. Mark. And like, he never contacted Kurt again, just ghosted. So to me, that means something. That means that there's going to be some kind of legal action. The liar said, Wallan, stop, talk. You get me? Like, we need to rein it in.
Yeah, they're gonna do something. I got no doubt about that.
No, I would sue.
But I don't really care what they're gonna do.
Yeah, now I don't care. Like, it's up to
course.
you.
Why should we sue?
Huh? Why should we care? You say?
They should sue. They're taking the piss. No, but they're taking the piss. Well, they should sue.
I would sue, but if he doesn't, I just can't really bother if he doesn't. Yeah. I think bringing AJ and Floyd is a mistake. Did we see this one? Floyd can't help AJ, in my opinion, sis. Yeah. We've got 2 minutes. I want to get everybody. I'm going to go from the top of the chat where you listen. And forward you them, Spence, so we can do quick fires in 2 minutes. Because people always go, oh, I asked the question and you didn't answer it. Let me see. Okay, so Bobby Wright says, I'm working in Saudi in July, Spence. I'll meet you there. Can't you meet me there as well? I'm gonna be tagging. I'm tagging. Always welcome, Elsie.
1 million %.
I know. Yeah. Jazz Father. Yes, Jazzy. Daya. God, I haven't seen you online for years. You're in our group and I don't see nothing. I wondered if you're still alive, fam. I like when Fury Senior gets into it with David Hay. Yeah, David. Oh, yes, Benny. Shizora and Parker. Quick one. Prediction. Sultan. What do you feel like? Are you not bored of paying? Are you not bored of paying PPV for someone always losing? I am. Sorry, Rags.
Yeah, for real.
Straight. Love Shizora.
I love
Shizora.
Let me just say this here. What about me? Paddy Donovan's very skilled. Paddy Donovan's being trained now. He's welterweight. He's being trained by Andy Lee. Really, really good fighter. Look out, he's signed to MTK. Very good fighter.
Ain't I seen him fight? Is he a heavyweight?
Yeah, you must have. On the time I was calling the fight, he's a good fighter.
Did you say
no, welterweight? Wicked fight. No, welterweight. Welterweight.
No, that's not the one. I saw one at MTK Global. Was it a heavyweight? Maybe it's not, because they do tend to have smaller fighters that I've seen when you was presenting the other day. It weren't any heavyweights on it, was there? No, there wasn't. There wasn't.
I rate him a lot.
Yeah, I'm looking through, Spenny.
I rate him a lot.
There's loads. Shout out to MTK doing great things in boxing, which is true. Yeah. I'm Spence. I want one of the t-shirts. Honestly.
Don't worry, I'm gonna send it to you. Don't worry. I'm gonna send it.
What size?
I mean, 1 minute. I'm gonna send it to you.
What sizes have you got though? Do I just have to get any size?
Make us come to you.
No, that's why I'm asking.
Giving me. What is wrong with you?
No, that's why I'm asking. I'm saying, can I request a size, or do I just have to accept the size that's coming?
No. What are you? Small, medium? Medium will suit you. Yeah?
They look quite fitted, so I want it fitted. So I wouldn't mind a small, please. I wouldn't mind, but anything. I accept anything. I appreciate it. I do. Spence. Okay, no, we've already upped that. That was Carver Serene. Have you seen anything? There's loads. Everybody's just talking. Fernandez is a joke. I don't know. You see sort of stuff. I think I saw a question on Ted Kid Lewis. How far down though? Ted Kid Lewis. Let me go. Is it far down? Yeah, it's good. Well, it's quite far down, yeah. Ted Kid Lewis. Ted Kid. Yeah, it's the bottom part. Ted Kid Lewis is one of the greatest fighters ever to come out of the UK. I thought you said that was someone asking that was that name. No, there was asking about Ted Kid Lewis. I'm letting people know. That's what I never saw that. Yeah, it's unrivaled boxing talk. That's it. I see it here. I was unrivaled saying it. Where are you unrivaled? It's 4:55. I just see it. One of my favorite. He said Breland and Aaron Davis, but they've said loads of stuff. Yeah, Breland gets knocked out. Breland gets knocked out in it. No, it's at 4:55. Oh, 4:55. I didn't even realize there was time for them. Shit. 4:50. There's 4:50. Are you sure? Oh yeah, there you go. Whilst we got the knowledge here, Spencer, do you think Ted Kid Lewis goes underrated all time amongst British fighters? Yes, he does. Ted Kid Lewis, right? He started off boxing as a lightweight, you know. He went all the way from lightweight up to light heavyweight, right? Wow. Ted Kid Lewis, right? Ted Kid Lewis was world champion. I think he won the world title in 1918 or 1918. He wins the world welterweight title against Johnny Griffiths, right? I've got that fight. I've got that fight on VHS. The video. Right? Yeah, video. Beat him up. Right? Beat him up. Oh, dear. Right? Yeah. I've got that fight on video. Like, fantastic fight. I just want people to know that. And he boxed the great Benny Leonard. A lot of people don't remember that part there. And they got a draw. It was over 8 rounds. Benny Leonard is one of the greatest lightweights of all time. Top 5, without no doubt. So, wow, he wasn't no joke.
the guy can fight. And he boxes for the world middleweight title in, I think it's 1923.
Yeah.
He gets a draw in that. So I'm telling man this now. Yeah, I know. Ted Kid Lewis was the guy. Bad man.
Wow, 1923.
You know what I mean? Bad man.
1923.
Yeah. They don't build boxing. They don't build boxing like this no more. You know what I mean?
No, it's not the same.
And he had I think he had about 5 fights with a man called Jack Britton, and them man proper, right, for the world welterweight title, which is stemmed over 3 years. They kept on going back and forth. 3-4 years.
Yeah.
Some bad boxing. That's them days was boxing.
Yeah, that's what I grew up watching. One other thing is well spent. Devin Haney, Linares. What do you feel about the whole Devin Haney situ? What I got to learn is that they were ducking Haney. I thought Haney wasn't taking the fights, but
this is a potential banana skin, but I've got Haney knocking him out.
You got Haney for KO and not a point.
I got Haney knocking him out, not points. Knock him out.
Really?
Yep.
What do you think about that whole the whole Four Kings? What do you think about all the mess like Teofimo? I don't know.
No, well, put it this way. I'm leaving it at this. Teofimo's number one. All the rest can argue with their position.
Yeah. Yeah, I'd say
right?
Teofimo.
That's me just keeping it one.
Yeah, because he's got all the belt.
Yeah.
He's got the belt.
Yeah, all the rest can argue what they want to argue. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's where you reside. That's my homework.
Yeah, Sammy Ali, yourself.
Yeah, I got homework.
Yeah,
you lot homework.
That's your homework, lady Chann. And I'm glad that I've been on your thing. I've got I've got to give a motivational talk later on.
Yeah, you got a motivational speech today, have you not?
Yeah. I'm booked out today, so it's
I
all
want to
good.
tap in. So tell everybody where we can tap in. Tell everyone where we can find it.
In the city on Instagram. I'm going live at 8 o'clock. So join me then, yeah. So it's been a blessing to be on your thing, Chann. Keep it up. I can't believe I was boxing for 2 hours, man. And
I know, I feel privileged. Thanks, Benny, man. You know I love you long time.
Cool, man.
Long time. Respect.
But
and have a good day.
I'm gonna end that on this. If you guys really thank you. If you guys really want to, like I said, I called this earlier today. There's 2 fights that I would suggest that anybody, if you want to learn boxing, go and watch. Number 1 is November 1979, Sugar Ray Leonard versus Rafael Benitez to learn boxing. That's number 1. Number 2, Mike McCullum, the first fight, Wilfredo Benitez or Wilfred Benitez. Benitez, like the footballer, right? That's number 1.
I'm gonna go watch it.
Right? Number 2 would be Mike McCullum versus James Toney. It should have been a unification, but they stripped Mike McCullum of his WBA crown that he won against Harold Bomber Graham. They stripped him of that crown. So they only fought for James Toney's IBF title that James Toney famously knocked out Mike Nunn for. And that fight was December 13th, 1991. Write that down, Chann. Watch that fight, study that fight, and when you come out with a diploma, you will have a diploma on boxing. All right? And that's my piece.
That's
and
why
remember, Batty, I do not write down these things. It's up here because I study. And what I realize is that readers are leaders. So I read. So I must be a leader. Began, Leota.
See you later, Spenny. Thank you so much. Take care. Guys, weren't that amazing? Wasn't that amazing? And thank you. You lot all came through like the motherfucking woo. Hagler v's hands. Yeah, I know that. They're epic. Epic. Did you guys see hot boxing with Mike Tyson? With them all on there. Punch drunk to the gods. Like, who was it? Tommy Hearns. Was it Larry Holmes? Wasn't it? You got to check it out. Sure it was. Yeah, Hearns. I'm sure. Punch drunk. Not Tommy Hearns. Oh, what was it? Tommy Hearns was punch drunk. No, he wasn't punch drunk. Guys, just check it out and you'll see what I was talking about. Yeah, Kid Lewis was a fighter my uncle talked about all the time. The guys are very underrated because many knew nothing about him. Same with Sam Langford and his climb in the divisions. Yeah, D, you're a man that knows bare about boxing. Like, I always learn watching your stuff as well. And we go back and forth. Big up Speak Your Mind Sports Talk. Big up Sporting Icons. Big up Unrivaled Boxing that came through. Big up Boxing. Is it Boxing Kingdom as well? You guys came through, mate. You guys, big up Jed Kyle. Big up Sammy Ali. Big up Shelton Moore. Big up Woody. Big up What About Me? What About Me? Did you guys enjoy that? That was enjoyable. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to, cut it into sections, digestible sections, because sometimes people don't like to, watch things that are so long unless they're actively on the live. And Spencer's dropped so much knowledge. You have to put it out respectfully for people to really see it. Do you know what I mean? So, oh yeah, Sugar Shane Mosley. Big up Jed all day. Yeah, Sugar Shane Mosley. Tommy is pretty bad. It might be Tommy that is the punch drunk then. Yeah, it was Leonard, Hearns, and Mosley. Yeah. It was wild. I was like, rah, man. But them days, no one really knew about the effects of getting punched in the head, what it would lead to 20 years down the line. Like, they hid Muhammad Ali. Like, when he fought Foreman, he was already exhibiting the signs of Parkinson's, and they hid it. Like, do you know what I mean? And yeah, man. Boxing Kingdom, big up yourself, man. Thank you very much. I think I subbed to you, but let me just write it down, because sometimes on the lives I say I'm going to sub to people and then I forget who after I've come off the live. So I'm just writing you down just to make sure I've subbed. But yeah, big up to you guys, man. And I'm going to leave you to have the rest of your Sunday. Thank you so much for tapping in. Unrivaled, I'll see you. Speak Your Mind Sports, see you. Come box, yeah, man. You know it. Late 42, late show 42. That's it. Come box with this Chann. Yeah, I'm gonna watch the Ali Fraser's free. I think. Yeah, I've seen quite a lot of them, but as I was growing up, my dad was a big Ali fan, so they was playing or whatever. I just looked at it, didn't really care as much, but yeah, it was just a part of the background. But yeah, but guys, I am going. Salute to you all. So, hey girl, it's Leah Chann, none less. Come box with Chann. Gun. Thank you for joining me.